We all know by now just how dangerous the Channel crossing is. Freezing conditions. As you can see here, it is incredibly busy. This is ship tracking data that shows every boat in the region at the time, around 2 in the morning. But we can show you how the rescue happened by filtering out the boats not involved. Here you see the fishing vessels at the start responding. They're joined by that lifeboat, which left at 2:40. 40 minutes later, that lifeboat is part of it, and we also see a helicopter coming out from the UK. We see other ships, a Royal Navy ship, a French Navy ship coming from France, joining that rescue effort. And more boats continue to arrive and depart, and so do more helicopters. But they're doing something different. They're not flying straight to the site. They're flying what's called a parallel track line to look for survivors, travelling up and down the area with search legs a short distance apart to look for people who may have drifted in the strong currents. The search operation continues over the next few hours. Now, today is the worst accident since the disaster in November last year when 27 people died. That came against this backdrop of increasing numbers. You can see the pressure ratcheting up 2019, 2020, 2021. But this year, it has hit a different scale. Nearly 45,000 people making that journey. The government said that people should take safe and legal routes for immigration, but I want to show you a few big numbers just to end. Now, 90% of those arriving in a small boat in the last year have claimed asylum. That's 31,891 people. And there's a huge backlog processing those claims. But so far, according to the Home Office, around a third of those applying have been given permission to remain. So if you apply the same rate of that holds, that would mean more than 10,000 people would be granted asylum as a result of crossing the Channel. But look at this. This is the safe and legal route. This is the statistic for the number of people who are granted refugee status through resettlement from June 2021 to June 2022. Slightly different time period, but more or less comparable. It is a whole lot smaller, 10,000 or so versus 1,600. Now, this number doesn't include region-specific schemes like Afghanistan, Ukraine and Hong Kong, which have taken thousands more but aren't open to all nationalities. And there's a difference between those two numbers, between the 10,000 and between the 1,600, which is why so many are willing to run the awful risks we see in the Channel.